This is a channel that is dedicated to informing you. Today, I want us to talk about how we can improve our social skills. Now, what are social skills? These are the skills that enables you to interact well in a honorable manner with other people so that you can build an intimate relationship, and also a relationship that can help you move from one level to the other. So, when relating with other people, especially strange people whom you have met for the first time, some of the time you tend to have the fear, something we call social anxiety disorder. Now, this is when you have that physical fear, that is, your body tries to scream as if there is danger. You get your palms very sweaty, your knees shaky, and your heart racing more faster than Usain Bolt. But this physical fear can be dealt with by really facing your fears. Just go talk to that person, just say a hi, and from a hi you might build up something, and it turns out to be a very big connection that you will have ever made. So when dealing with people, some of the time we have this comfort and discomfort signals. Comfort signals, you can call them the green light. Discomfort signals, you can call them the red lights. Now, these green lights and red lights can be noted in a person. For example, if a person is enjoying your conversation, that person will tend to lean towards you. That shows that that person is really interested with your conversation. Also, you may note that person resting his palms on his head, really deeply trying to enjoy the conversation with you. Also, about the feet, you may note that the feet may point towards you. This shows that that particular person is really enjoying your conversation. Some of the radar lights, the discomfort you might note in a conversation when you are talking to a person, if a person is not comfortable with you or not enjoying your conversation, you may note that the eyes are not really focused on you. Most of the time when talking to a person, to show interest, you normally face them. But if you know this person is not facing you or has not faced you for a long time, you might consider changing your conversation into something more interesting. Also, if a person is not interested in your conversation, you will notice that they tend to touch their face regularly, their neck. This really shows discomfort. Now, when you note these discomfort signals, it is important for you to check the context. Maybe check your conversation. Maybe your conversation is no longer interesting to the person. Also, the environment in which you're talking to a person. If you're conversing with a person in a very unconducive environment, that conversation will not really be fruitful. Also, you're supposed to take into interest that person prior experience. Maybe that person had a very stressful day, and you, on the other hand, you're very busy giving them stories, and yet the focus is not there. So you should really check on the context, on what is making that person uncomfortable in your conversation. This and many more are some of the ways in which we can really use to improve our social skills, how we deal with people, because I believe people are our destiny connectors, and we must really appreciate them, deal with them well, because they are there for us and we are there for them. Thank you so much for listening and watching me. Be blessed.